AITA for telling my dad cheating is what got us here, not my mom. My parents divorced when I was 7 after my mom found out dad had been cheating on her for 5 years with someone she considered to be her friend. The reveal of the affair came during my birthday party, which we celebrated late because dad made up some story about an old friend dying and going to the funeral when he was actually with her for an ultrasound after learning she was pregnant. My mom never got over what they did to her. I think what made it worse is 2 people betrayed her instead of 1, because if our friends are willing to hurt us like this, then we're screwed. My dad married his affair partner. They have 6 children together now. My mom has stayed away from them as much as humanly possible. She told me a long time ago that she loved me, wanted me to be happy and loved and not to be distant from them for her, but that she would never be able to play happy families with my dad and his wife and their kids because some hurts are too deep and painful to move on from. When stay-in-place was ordered, things between my mom and dad deteriorated after my dad asked if mom would take his other 6 kids into her home, so the siblings could see each other, since both he and his wife were frontline workers and had planned to send them somewhere to limit their exposure. Mom said hell no. She was pissed as hell at dad for asking, while dad was pissed as hell that she didn't force me to go to his in-laws to spend time with my siblings while we weren't legally allowed to meet up with others. Things are the same now. Only my mom suffered less financially through the pandemic. After a while, my dad and his wife left their jobs when it got too much and their financial stability took a huge hit. My dad can't afford to throw a graduation party for me, which is fine. But he and his family are not welcome to the one my mom is hosting. He was bitching about them missing out on celebrating with me because of my mom. I told him it was because of his affair and not my mom. That he was the one who betrayed her over and over again, disrespected her and then expected her to act like none of that happened so he could act like the good guy. He told me it had been a decade and my mom and I should be over it, and I should not have taken sides. I told him he should have kept the affair from me then instead of letting it come out for me to hear. AITA? ETA. But another element of this story is that the affair first started after my mom almost died losing my sibling. The pregnancy went badly wrong and almost took her and did take her chance to have more children. All the while her husband and friend were getting together behind her back. The siblings will 100% be weaponized. This guy is just one of those people who exists as a reminder to the rest of us that as inconvenient and painful as it can be, having a sense of shame is a good thing, because the alternative is holy shit. But I think some part of him must be distantly aware of how monstrous he's been, because that's why he digs in so hard trying to get Op and their mom to validate the delusion that he isn't. When Op refuses, he'll have to use his other kids for it, including slandering Op to them as someone who's limited contact because they're just a shitty sibling, pawn of their bitter mother. So walking away from all of them is a sad position to be forced into. Those poor fucking kids. And I really hope Op can have a relationship with them when they're all older and fully appreciate what a psycho their father is. But I don't see a healthy alternative right now.